I have 3 months to hit Challenger before I leave New Zealand. This is The Last Dance, the series where I have 3 months to hit Challenger before I leave New Zealand. Welcome to Day 1. Now, seeing as this is Day 1, I needed to come up with a plan of how I'm going to climb. My first step was to decide on my champion pool. Throughout my career, I've played a lot of champions, my most successful being Zed, Vlad, Akshan, and Kayle. I decided I'm going to pick 2 champions, one AD and one AP. Akshan is definitely my best solo queue champion. He thrives in the chaos and uncertainty of what can happen. After Akshan, I decided that, despite Kayle being my highest win rate character, that Vladimir is definitely going to be better at the Apex tiers. Kayle is just far too slow for mid lane, and it's so weak, and some of these players are so damn good, and they're going to abuse me, and it's just not going to end well. The next step of the challenge was figuring out how I'm going to get better, because I'm definitely not Challenger right now. One of the best and highly recommended ways for people to improve is VOD reviewing. Unfortunately, VOD reviewing is a very time-consuming and long-winded process, which I don't know if I'll have time to do for every single game. Due to this, I'm going to touch on a Japanese concept known as Hansei. Hansei is something taught to Japanese students in school. It's a way to reflect on what they learned during the day. Basically, what they do is, they think of one thing that went well during the day, one thing that went wrong, and what they're going to do differently the next day. The aim is to do it at the end of the day, before they go home, while everything is still fresh, and they can prepare themselves for the next day. Now, I think that Hansei would be a great thing to do for each and every game, that way I can learn something whether I review or not. We're starting the challenge at 463 LP Master. For Challenger, I need 1273, meaning I need 810 LP. In other words, 41 wins. Now, unfortunately, that's a lot of LP and I don't have a lot of time, so I'm definitely going to be queuing mid ADC so I can get that sweet Aegis of Valor double LP. I originally planned to play a lot of games so I would have a lot to work with on my first day. Unfortunately, I ended up slicing my hand wide open the night before, so I only ended up playing 2 games just to see how it would go. The first game, unfortunately, had 120 ping for Strawberry's signature Briar, but we ended up getting the dub. Game 2, I got foot support and knew my job was just not to int, so I locked in Mel and just did my best. Game was looking dire, but shopping trolley on the Nasus really locked in for plus 40. So we're ending the day at 522 LP, meaning I need 751 for Challenger. Tune in tomorrow for day 2.